Welcome back, people. My name is Oscar, your Chicken Man, and here is our Superalloy Factory. It's not ready yet though, but we finished our whole coke production, which is our cooked ignium. It's much bigger than it ever need to be, but this is just making cooked ignium from this one ore vein. And this will probably cover all our needs in future for cooked ignium, I think. I have no idea. And then we process this full teluxite ore vein as well. And this is very sad to see. Like, this whole vein is giving us what 120 ingots, and that's very low amount. Like, this gives us almost 8,000. This gives us 120. So yeah, it's sad. But then these arch furnaces, they will process this combination into liquid superalloy, and then we need just casting machines over here to finish this process and making those actual ingots or alloys. But before that, we need to get thermal sheets from space. Here's my first two freight elevators. One of them is for sheets, other one is for transporting this cooked ignium into my blast furnace. And here we have a little platform ready, waiting for our space shuttle. So let's place you over there. From space and thermal bars. And we take out and this one is obviously into lava caves, and this is out from lava caves, and those sheets is coming out and going back to our factory. But let's go downstairs and open things. It's actually very shame, like every time when you build... Oh, it's... Alright, of course it's underwater because it's middle of the lake. But yeah, when you go down here, you need always open path. With these mining drones, it's super easy. But when you do it this first time, probably you need to do it manually with your drill and shuffle. And since now we have drilling power 2, I had high hopes for one thing. That we could mine this bottom rock and make huge flat space for all those lava smelters. But bloody hell, you can't mine it. It's so shame, it's so horrible, and we just deal with it. Oops. Unfortunately. It would be so perfect if we could just make beautiful straight rows. And things would work that way. Oh no, it's that way. Oops. Well, now we make a little bigger space what we need. I want to make like straight path that direction. So our elevators has space, but now I'm going completely wrong direction. if you ask from me, placing these lava smelters, it's quite agony, I think. Well, here we have surprisingly open area. Not perfect though, but still pretty decent. So I see one, no we don't. Here we have 3. This is not same line, it is. How many we need? 4 more. Oh, come on! We put that over there. Also get more platforms, unfortunately. Seriously? Like you can't make straight lines with these freaking smelters. This is maybe last one, so we can just put it there, yeah. But this is logistical nightmare, kind of, always. Because we will have one coming in, and that need to go through all these machines, and then other line coming out, going all through all these machines. So they need kind of be lined up, or at least some sort of order, so we can actually do those things, and we have space, have belts and such going around. But I go get more platforms and fill this area, complete it, and then I catch you later. Okay, all belt work is hopefully done. And if I didn't make any stupid mistakes, we should get sheets from every single machine. Like we're going around here, looping through these machines, looping through that machine, and then all the way on that end. And then from here, we push all these sheets through all these machines and up there. Like tight spaces like this, it's very awkward placing these loaders, because these loaders can't be on corner. So example here I had to extend this a little bit, so this wasn't on this belt corner, or this wasn't on that belt corner. So you need to really pay attention with these belt works when there's super tight spaces, and at least for me it feels like these lava smelters, they are pain in the ass to build. But now we're getting sheets, so we can go on surface and get these sheets into our factory, and then we can start making actually things. Because once we get these, we actually make liquid superalloy. And funny thing is, we need so many of these sheets, like 480 per minute. That's why we had so many of those lava smelters. But these are here, and this goes that way into my blast furnace. That's for our thing, aka cooked ignium. Special elevators. output. And this is actually now very awkward because this is our sheets and that's igneum. It would be so much better if it would be the other way, but then downstairs it's crossing anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we can connect that directly on that one. And there's already inputs. Okay, awesome. And then I just go over with our igneum. I take from here my 400 because this whole thing is only 120. It's crazy how little amount it is. And then our casting machines. They're like baby versions of those electric arch furnaces. Oh my god, so small and so cute. Where we... It was from here. Do I have pipes? A little bit. Hopefully these are electric arch furnaces, so they should use pretty much power, at least I would assume. And let's hope that we don't need to separate these machines from our other rest of the grid. Yes, that's most definitely the case some point. Okay, and here I don't need any extra space because more than this I can't handle right now, or maybe even never. So if you put you there, Superalloy, how is your inputs? That's so perfect, amazing. And then we just take wherever our Superalloys, example in this direction, get another what it is, elevator. Or here we have actually a perfect spot for one. You know, birds, shuttles. So let's put that there. These we need 12. There we go. Although now I'm worried, these are buzzing around. Please don't say this is not. It is molten superalloy output. There's not 12,000 liters. Oh, well that explains a lot. Wrong place. Is all wrong place now? There we go. Now it's moving and grooving. Is it that our ship is not even giving enough those blades for us? Because I have no idea how much they will output. I mean, all time there's going something in. I need to go check it out downstairs. We might need like bigger ship for it. Here's our alloys coming. Let's take this build a little bit out just to show off. Like a little more movement. And now this system is giving us 240 superalloys per minute. And now we need to just export with our shuttle. But right now I don't have any idea where I actually... I mean, of course I want one storage in my base, where I can just drop these superalloys. Did we have space in our... We have. So I can put one here and just put storage. Where's my components and pistons as well? And then if I need those for some crafting recipes, I can just easily take from there. And once that's full, then we can just use our 240 superalloys for whatever recipes and crafting we need. Example for future robots. This requires on rubber. Modular building planner, are you freaking kidding me? Seriously? I need to start making those? Like, I think these better ones had... Or was it like this... So underwater? That chassis, I think, required superalloy. Yeah. And then high-tech things, this one requires superalloy. That's 66.6 superalloys per minute if you want to make max amount of high-tech machinery parts. Of course, once we start making those, eventually some point we don't need any more. Like same thing what we have with our construction materials. We're using them super rarely, and then we have huge storage for those, because those high-tech construction materials, they goes in same storage where we have these ones, and there is own slots. I think it was 25,000 each or 15,000 each per storage for both materials. So we have huge capacity to store these already. Just waiting that we start making them. Where's my shuttle? Start pad. Put our shuttle here. And then one point we will have more space here. But right now let's put one storage. Storage outside, like here. Outputs, inputs. Now this will make sure that we are filling this bird quickly as possible. There we go. Let's take this ignium actually and change things. Yeah, it doesn't matter where we go because it's not straight line anyway. Okay, so if I remember when I'm editing this next time, like here goes 120, here goes 400. And whenever we upscale this, then I hopefully remember actually update this, because now this, do we have, I think it was 760 per belt what we get, so there's still a lot of extra. And this, when I place this and dig out this area, I noticed that our elevator placement is almost perfect. Like it's straight line all the way till this one step sideways. Of course we could go actually on that one, and then it would be straight and it's still same elevator. But let's go with this. Now we can each this. And technically remove this whole setup, to be honest. We don't need this ore anymore. This was completely unnecessary. But at least I get a lot of smelters back. Not space in it. All right, because this cooked ignium is filling everywhere. And luckily we are also using a very little amount of that rock, so we don't run out of that any soon either. Because once we do, then of course we need to start importing that with trains in this facility. Oh, these freaking no resources. But yeah, we have a little bit more time, so what we shall do. Let's go check downstairs. Do we get enough? Or do we need a bigger one? And how we know do we get enough? Well, let's check out last machine on end of the line, on input line, and see does it run on all the time. If it does, then it's fine. If it doesn't, then we need more. No need math or anything, just visual confirmation. Is it running? Yes, it is. And it's full, so everything is fine. Perfect. As I said, I have no idea how much those are actually throughputing those ships. Does it actually say somewhere? It doesn't. Cool. What should be our next project though? Because now we have all these done. We could go on high-tech machinery parts, which requires superalloy rubber. Rubber factory we have. Robot parts factory we have. High-tech machinery parts. So that this technically could be our first. Because this one and this one requires these ones. And then nautical chassis as well. But then although I kind of really like to jump in assembly lines. And we could start making these first robots. Would be also mega cool and interesting. But now I have like a shitload of smelter ship again. But yeah, what is your opinion about our Superalloy Factory? I think it looks pretty cool and clean. And since now we have this little rock here, little patch, we could just raise this belt, go higher, and then get all these 7 belts on beautiful matte formation under this belt. And then here, and then from here we can just put them in trains and wherever. Because I was planning that we could have train stations like somewhere here. We're coming in here, and then a lot of train stations whenever we need, wherever we need to go. And right now our height is 156, so we need to go only 12 down. Which I will use those ramps, not elevators, but ramps. Although, how many inputs there is in one freight elevator? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's more than 7. So technically, if I have enough space, I could just... And I have, if I put 4 on that side and 4 on this side, and then just get all those in one freight elevator. Because this can handle 2,560. Well, we have almost 7,000, that's not enough. Maybe I just go with the ramps. Ramps, and that way we can go through this mountain all the way here. And then we have coal, or that cooked ignium, for the rest of our game, wherever we need it. And then same way we can also import more, or import these roads through this as well. And then eventually xenoferrite setup and those plates as well in this same train madness. And then reconnect them into our network and go wherever we want. Oh, that's so great. That's so great. But yeah, a lot of changes is coming. Example in our base. Because at some point this vein example will try out, and then I can just remove all those crushers or those furnaces, because I can just bring direct rods in somewhere where I was planning to put it. I already forgot it where the hell I was planning to place it. But so it was going somewhere. I had a very good place for it and I completely forgot where it was. Maybe here. Oh no, it was here actually. Here's this blue one, so it was here. And then I can just ditch this shuttle what I have here, because it's not good. Shuttle isn't good for that large quantities of ores. But yeah, let's wrap up our episode. Now our beautiful superalloy is running and everything is working smoothly. We have enough resources, we have enough materials, and now we need just to send this shuttle into our base. And that's all. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Let me know down below in comments what you think about this huge factory. Do you like its layout? What you would have done differently? Let me know, and I see you next one. Thank you so much, and bye bye.